Well, hello everyone and welcome to King Island in Tasmania in the middle of Bass Strait at Ocean Dunes. We're about to get underway and it's cold, it's windy, and I tell you what, it's going to be absolutely sensational. So here we go, we're on the first tee. The wind is blowing straight into our face off the Southern Ocean. We've got a nice par 5 down around to the right, so let's get things underway with the driver. And a lovely strike there into the wind, up the middle of the fairway, and it takes a bounce to the right once it lands, and it rolls down into a very popular spot around the other side of that big bunker and dune. So we've just got the 3-wood now, hitting it up over the next sand dune into the wind and getting it down there for an approach into the green. Straight back into the wind here. Nice strike. And that's a very good shot to begin proceedings. And we've got a great look at birdie here. And in she goes. So what a start. What a start at Ocean Dunes. We've started with a birdie on the first, the par 5. And we're feeling good as we head to the second, a short par 4. Straight back into the wind. And hit that one up in the air a bit. But it's a very wide fairway, this. So there's no trouble there. It's just up the right-hand side with a good look into this green. And a nice strike with a little wedge there. And that'll get us another great look at birdie to start proceedings here. And in she goes. So how about that? Birdie start at Ocean Dunes. First time ever on King Island. Wow. So look at this hole. Straight back into the wind for the third hole in a row, and not the best strike. Got it high on the face and it sailed up into the wind, so missed the fairway to the right, but got quite lucky here finding this ball. So just punching it out with a little 8-iron, getting it down the fairway to give us an approach into the green. So still got about 170 here, and I'm just trying to hit the lowest 4-iron possible, and hit that one quite nice, even though the back foot slipped, and it went up the left and then caught a ridge and rolled onto the green down towards the flag. So putting for par from distance. And not too bad, really, not too bad at all. So hopefully tidy this up. So after a birdie start, it was inevitable, wasn't it, as we head to this amazing par 3 over the ocean. 131 metres, straight back into the wind off the right. And very happy with that, as you can see. So can I get this to go for birdie, for the third birdie? No, it slides by and catches the lip. Tidy up for par, no dramas. So on to the par 5, 5th. As you can see and tell, it's very, very windy today. We were looking at 60 to 65 km/h winds here, which doesn't bother me, as that drive just goes up the right hand side. But yeah, I don't mind playing in the wind. I find you can just use it, if you use the wind to your advantage, take your medicine into the wind, and then when it's downwind, just use it to your advantage. So yeah, good times. So second shot up there, left this little wedge across to the green. and went pretty long here. It's you'll see the putt in a minute, what I left myself for birdie. This long snake down over a ridge. The ball is tracking, it just gets on the upslope and trickles over now and wandering down towards the flag. So pretty happy with that from way back there at the back of the green. And we tidy that up for a par. So still 1 under through 5 holes. That's pretty crazy. First time on the golf course. And this tee shot, wind is just blazing off the left here and into us. You're on a high part of the course here, this 6-hole tee box. But nice wide fairways here, are pretty generous, so we catch a piece. And this shot just gets away from me here. I was just trying to keep it really low back into the wind off the ocean, and just lost it a bit to the right. And very lucky that it only just went in this wispy stuff and allowed me to chop it out and get it on the green somewhere down there. So a bit of a downhill right to lefter. Not a bad putt, just had to hit it. But we minimise the damage there and move on to the 7th hole. Back to even par. Straight downwind now after the tough start of all into the wind. So smooth swing and just let it sail up there. As I said, very windy, very trying conditions to try and film in, but it had to be done. So I've tried to stabilise this footage as much as possible. And our approach in here, I've just pulled that to the left, and that's not the place you want to put that golf ball at all. And as you can see, just in the long stuff here, chopping it out, happy to get it anywhere on the green. So if you don't know, Ocean Dunes on King Island, Tasmania. King Island's a small island in the middle of Bass Strait, between Tasmania and the mainland, Melbourne sort of area. Very exposed, very windy, and just a beautiful golf course as I leave that putt well short. Looking to hold this, and it slides by, so that is pretty disappointing really after the start we've had. So we finish that off, and yeah, to come up with a 3-putt there, it's pretty disappointing. But we move on to 8. Beautiful par 3 sent amongst the dunes high up, 163 metres. Playing downwind, so hit a 7-iron here short, and it bounces up onto the green and gives a great look for birdie, as you'll see in a minute. And the putt is on its way and tracking and just slides by, and actually the tripod blew over at this point. But I just cut that off, and we did tap that in for par. So 2 over on the 9th, the par 5. And not my best drive there. Bit of a duck hook into the long stuff. But fortunately for myself, when I got down there, it's wasn't as thick as some stuff on the course, and I was able to find the ball. So just trying to get this out anywhere on the fairway. Kind of squirts out to the right there. You can see how windy it is with a bit of camera shake there. So now I'm playing this to the left of the green, a low link shot. Just trying to run it in there and run it from that high ridge on the left down onto the green, which I pretty much did, but it had too much juice on it, and this actually went through the green and over the back, unfortunately. And decided to putt it from down there. It was all short grass, so just trying to use the big ridge here. You see the ball disappears, and now it comes back as it heads down towards the hole, but just didn't hit that one hard enough, so we've got this left for par. It's on its way, and we sneak that in. Bit of a fist pump. Happy about that one. Now the 10th, beautiful par 3. Playing downwind. Terrible strike. I mean, that's only just cleared over the water, but the beauty of this hole is if you hit it on that right-hand side, it all feeds up and around onto the green. So a very thin, terrible strike there that only just cleared the water has ended up here, middle of the green, putting up towards that back flag. And pretty good, really. Pretty good downwind putt. This is for par. Keen to tidy up and knock this in, but it's the slowest lip out I think I've ever seen. So tap that in for bogey. 3 over now. All of a sudden, we were 2 under through 2, and now we're at 3 over. Straight downwind now on the 11th. Beautiful par 4. Just hitting it over those bunkers. Let the wind take it. And it's sailed up the right-hand side. Way more room left here than it looks from the tee, but got about 70 metres in now, so just a little wedge hitting down onto this green. You can see now the clouds starting to roll in on this afternoon, and things were getting very windy and very cold now. As we look for birdie here, and we leave that one a little short and knock it in for par. And on to the 12th. Another par 5. Downwind hole, so just get the drive in the air and let it carry itself down the fairway. Second shot, blind shot. Just trying to get this up there somewhere to leave a good look into the green. And just went a bit long with that, but still got a bit of a shot. And we chip that one up. And big bowl this green. There's plenty of backstops and funnel areas that the ball can run around, and that's exactly what this did. Leave a great look for birdie. And that was a good effort. You can see how much break there was in that. And we get away with a par there and get out of here. 13 now, straight back into the wind really pumping now. It's only a short uphill hole. You can see the camera moving around, and a good drive into the wind there, but yeah, really exposed and really windy. So you just got to take your medicine. Most of the day today, and this shot included, just trying to hit real low punch shots to keep it out of the wind, and that's what I've done here. It's not too bad, just to the right side of the green. Only a short hole, 258 metres, but I'll tell you what, uphill and into this wind, it plays like it's about 370. So good little birdie putt there, got it to the hole. Now coming back and tapping that in for par. So 3 over after 13 as this beautiful par 3, 14th. 116 metres, hitting an 8-iron here and trying to give it everything I've got into this wind, and it's only just got there. But the beauty of this green is you can see the big hump in the middle, but only just got there and ran down a bit towards the hole, so good look at birdie here. I'll tell you what, had some great look at birdies, but I suppose when I started birdie, you can't hole them all, so take a par there and move on to the long 15th, par 4. Nice straight drive there, up the hill, and leave a good approach into this green. So just trying to punch that in, but turned it over, and the wind coming off the right just absolutely smashed it, and we've ended up in that green side bunker you can see there. First bunker of the day. And not too bad, just trying to play this one long and bring it back off this slope, but didn't get it up the hill high enough. It's coming back a little bit, but not as much as I would have liked. But yeah, bunkers are very nice bunkers, nice hard compacted sand. So we're left with this downhiller. Condition of the course, absolutely beautiful. Greens are beautiful. All fescue, just amazing playing surfaces. Now the 16th, 386, straight back into an absolute gale this. This hole is bloody hard, let me tell you. And couldn't have hit a straighter driver, but I'm still left with over 200 into the green from where I am, into the wind, and there's a creek and a burn that runs around in front of the green and up the right hand side, so I'm just laying up here with a 5-iron. I figure there's no point, there's no way I was getting to the green even with the 3-wood. So just trying to be smart here and lay it up and hit something on the green and hopefully 2-putt. So we still got about 70 metres here. Straight into the wind, and I took 2 extra clubs here and just got that one way too good, and unfortunately I was right at the flag, but it's gone over the green and down into the rough. So we're left with this downwind chip, and as you can see out of the rough, just no spin, no check, and that's run absolute miles past down towards the front of the green. So we putt back up the hill into the wind, and all of a sudden this hole's becoming a bit of a meal. And of course 3-putt from there is just what you want, isn't it, with 2 holes to play. But 7 over now, 17, lovely par 4. Just hit that one down there nicely. Hit it pretty well considering how windy it was today. And just playing a low link shot here, trying to run it up onto the green, land it short. Something I absolutely love, playing these type of shots. It's just fun. So many different shot options you can play. The greens are receptive and all bowl shaped to help you out. So yeah, got this one on the green and left a long birdie putt. We sneak it down there, back into the wind, left a bit short. And we've got this left for par. And beauty, we get that to go to stay 7 over. The last hole, it's come around quickly. And back into the wind. Massive fairway, but really I should have aimed further left here, but that's gone into the upslope and actually rolled backwards down towards me, back down the hill. So I've got absolutely miles left into this hole, so just 3-wood up the middle of the fairway will do the job. Leave myself about 70 into the wind, so we'll throw a wedge up into it and hopefully the ball lands and feeds around to the hole.
I reckon that's close.
And that's exactly what it did. So great look to finish here with a par. Wouldn't that be something? And that is just soft to leave that short. But anyway, we tap in. An 8 over for bogey. Ocean Dunes, King Island. Absolutely loved it. And what an amazing place, amazing golf course. So there you have it. If you enjoyed this, like, subscribe, and leave a comment, and stay tuned for more videos in the future. Thanks for watching.